Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am getting ready to go to a wedding and my hair, I washed it this morning, fake tanned last night using the barley body tan, and I think I've actually come to the conclusion that I really do like the colour of it, especially like on my legs. Like, it is a nice colour, but I think I've got about half an hour until I have to go pick my sister up, so I'm just gonna blow dry my hair, but I'm first gonna go and just rewash these front pieces, my little bangy bits. So that then I can dry them in place as to where I want them. I was actually thinking of cutting these shorter, but now isn't the time to be cutting my hair. So I'm just sectioning off So I have this piece. I think this actually should probably be, and this piece should actually be included into my fringe, because they are snip back. More hair off. Okay, that will do. Right, I'm just gonna go and wash these pieces, and then I'm gonna put some product in. So I'm back after washing my front, and I'm gonna take the rest of my hair out. I'm just gonna spray through some water. Yeah, be fine. Just spray through, just kind of dampen it up again. I did wash this morning, but oh, it's on my. Ah, there you go. Okay, so for products, I'm gonna use a mixture of my two Colour Wows. So I'm taking the Colour Wow Raise the Roof spray, which is this one, and I'm taking the extra large mousse, the Bombshell volumizer, and I'm just going to mix them in to my hair because I want as much lift and volume as possible. So just applying that into my hair, making sure it's all nicely put through. And then I'm going to go in with a few sprays of the Raise the Root Okay, and now I'm gonna go and blow. Dry my hair, and I'm just kind of like roughly blow dry my hair, kind of like tip it upside down, take these bangy bits out and do those separately so that then they don't part, they don't dry them apart basically. So I'll go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my little fringy piece up, and then I have some little shaping pieces which I'm just gonna Okay, so I'm gonna be curling my hair, and for that I'm gonna actually put in some dry shampoo first. So I'm gonna start off by putting a little bit of these two products in. So this is the dry shampoo and volume by Baptiste, and then the Elmet hairspray in the Supreme Whole Glam Wave. So I'm gonna go in with this one first and just kind of like dirty up my hair before I add anything in, so it's a little bit more not as soft. And just really work that in to the scalp, and then just go in with a little bit of hairspray to kind of just do the same really. Okay, so I'm gonna now start curling my hair. I'll probably get a phone call in a minute from my sister. Is that meant to be in there? I don't think so. Anyway, right, okay, I'm gonna start, see how far I get, then if I have to go, then I'll leave. So I'm first gonna just section my hair into two. I kind of do my hair in 4 sections when I curl it, just because I have such a vast amount of hair that it can take me quite a while. So just find a hair clip. So I'm going to start off with this section underneath and just kind of push it through a little bit. And I'm going to be really focusing on getting most of the curl, like curling right at the root as well. So I'm going to start with the back section, and I'm taking the Remington curling one like this, and I'm just going to go to the back and do them quite tight, just because I don't want them to drop. And then just hold it on for a few seconds. And then let it out. And just kind of leave them to cool. And then just kind of like do alternate. It doesn't really matter which way these go, especially when they're at the back, because I'm not going to see the back, so I don't really care. And then let it through. So the sections that I'm taking on huge, because I find that the bigger the section, the looser the curl is, and because I want this to kind of last me, I want them to be quite tight curls. So I'd say maybe like an inch, and just curling it all the way to the bottom. Can you see? Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of this side and I'll... Okay, so I've done this one little section here and I just sprayed in some hairspray in the hair dry shampoo, and I'm just gonna tease at the top here. Just to kind of create a little bit more volume. Like that, and I will be brushing these out in like a few hours, but for now I might actually just kind of like pin them up. So it's just one big kind of like, so I've found another one. I'm just gonna clip that like that. Just give it a little spray, and then I'm gonna do the top layer. Am I gonna do the top layer? No, I'll do the underneath of this side first. So again, sectioning that off. And clipping it across, put it in there, and then brushing this out and just doing the same steps on this side. Twisting it round, and I kind of like roll it up so that then it gives a bit more volume at the roots. Put that one out. Goes a bit wrong because the size of the curl is quite a loose curl. Rolling it. I hate my sister rings me when I finish, so then it's all done. See, like that isn't a curl. I think that's a bit too big, so I'll just half that and wrap it. Okay, so I'm going to do this on this side and get back to you when I'm at the same stage as this side. Okay, so for the back pieces, I'm going to kind of focus on making them go backwards. I look like a Bo Peep right now. Okay, so I'm going to get my piece. And just do exactly the same as I did on the bottom section, wrapping it around. I kind of have to do these in like two sections, as you can see, my hair's too long for the curling wand. So go in and then wrap it. And then I just do this all around the top crown section. Okay, so my hair is all now pinned. I'm just gonna dust with this. I really like this hairspray, especially for just like setting things like this, because you can brush it out, whereas the Got to Be glue is more of like a setting spray. It kind of like sets it in place, whereas this one, it's really good for just doing that. So I'm gonna actually start doing my makeup because my sister's not rang me yet. So I'm gonna start off by just actually washing my face. I'm gonna just go wash my face in this. So I'm gonna go in first with the simple illuminating under eye hydrogel mask, eye masks. So I'm just gonna put, is that them? No. No, here they are. These under. I think these are only like £1.50. Okay, I'm going to leave them on whilst I do my eye makeup. Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to start off by concealing them with my concealer. Just going to go in with the shade Buttermilk from from Collection. So just apply that on my eyelids. And then take my brush and just blend that all in. Okay, so because obviously I'm going to a wedding, I kind of want to do a little bit of something to my eyeshadow, but of course, I'm still going with kind of just like plain colours. So I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette. This one, get my tools. I'm going to go firstly in with the shade So Shy and just kind of like dust it over the eyelid. And then I'm going to go into the shade Cozy, which is this kind of like pinky colour, and put that right through the crease. And then blend. I think it's really good. I'm going in with the shade Buff and just kind of going in this little section here. And then I'm also going to go into the shade So Shy again and just really open up the. Then I'm going to take an angled brush like this and the shade Delicious and Goodnight Lava Rock, all of them, and just kind of like create a wing. It's like my go-to at the moment is a little wing. I think it's just so easy and classic, and I like doing it with eyeshadow because then there's not as much pressure if it goes wrong. you can kind of just get your brush and okay, so I'm back. I just went and picked my sister up. So I took the little eye patches off and I'm gonna do my eyebrows and my vlog. Actually, might add some sparkle to my eyes. So I'm gonna take the shade Carter and just apply that on the eyelid. Yes. And then when it's kind of like applied, I'm going to go over with just like okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Revolution XX brow product and just fill in. Okay, now moving on to the skin, I'm going to go firstly in with my Glow Tonic. Just apply this all over and then go in with my Paula's Choice, just a little bit. Go in with a little bit of the night cream moisturiser because I don't have any others. Not ideal, but anywho. And then for primer, I'm going in with the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little bit more coverage to my foundation. So I'm just going to add the shade, yeah, by Collection. I've kind of like just come out in a massive rash on my, can you see? I think it's probably because I've just put on so much product onto my face. Okay, so for foundation, I want one that's going to last me quite well, so I'm going to go in with the shade Strong Bowley by NARS Sheer Glow and just apply this firstly with a brush. I'm going to go in with a mixture of two different concealers, so the Lasting Perfection in the shade Cashew, just put that in there. And then I'm going to go in with the Misguided Meet Your Match, and I'm going to go in to these areas where I want a little bit more. I'm out again with my sponge. And then I'm going to go in with my bronzer, so of course using the Misguided one. Really going to bronze my face up this. So to bake, I just damped another sponge. Ooh, and I'm going in with the Match Perfection. I'm just gonna really bake under here and all the areas where I kind of sweat. So basically my whole face. And then I'm just going to let that sit on there for a small moment, and I'm gonna do, just gonna go in with some brow gel. Okay, now I'm going to finish the eyes whilst the rest of my face is cooking. So I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. Running that closely to the lash line. Kind of like smudging it out. So it's actually the next day now, and the vlog kind of ended abruptly because I was in a rush, shock. But yeah, so my dress that I wore was from Zara, and my shoes are from New Look, and that's all. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again with another video on Friday. Stop.